Welcome back to Dirty Water Coins and Collectibles. We have our weekly nickel hunt. I have another box to pick up tomorrow. But you guys know the drill. We're going to be looking for V-nickels, buffalo nickels, key dates, semi-key dates, proofs, double dies, varieties. Looks like we have some older coins in here, so hopefully it's a decent hunt. Maybe we can get some album fillers or upgrades. But talking about it isn't going to get us anything. So let's get into the hunt. Go through these first 5 rolls. I'll bring you back with the finds. All right, rolls 1 through 5 gives us our first Canadian. It's a 1988. Then we have a 1940 out of San Fran with some damage. A 1952 out of Denver. And a 1954 also out of Denver. So not a bad start. 4 finds out of 5 rolls. Let me get into the next 5. I'll bring you in with the finds. Rolls 6 through 10. We have a 1962 out of Philly. We'll check that for an upgrade. A 1994 out of Philly. Also check that one for an upgrade. Looks like a ground 1941 out of Denver. Someone's metal detecting find. And a 1958 also out of Denver. Let's get into rolls 11 through 15. I'll bring you back with any finds. Rolls 11 through 15. We have a 1939 out of Philly, not the DDR. A 1940 also out of Philly. A 1941 out of Philly. A 1949 out of Philly. And one out of the 50s, a 57 out of Denver. That wasn't bad. What do we get? 6, 5 out of 5 rolls. All right, let's get through 16 to 20. Bring you back with the finds. Rolls 16 through 20. We have a 1947 Philly. 1948 Philly. 1953 out of San Francisco. And a 1959 out of Philly. All right, another 4 found. Let's get into rolls 21 to 25. I'll bring you back with the finds. Rolls 21 through 25 gives us a 1952 Denver. That looks like it could have some lamination. A little bit and some damage. Okay. And we have a 1953 Philly. 1959 Philly. And we got robbed. It's a 1987 Philly penny. I don't even think I checked the other side. And then I have this 2016 out of Philly with a massive die chip in it. So that one's pretty cool. So we'll put that aside as a find. Nice little error. And then we'll get into rolls 26 through 30. I'll bring you in with those finds. Rolls 26 through 30. We have a 1938 out of Philly. A 1948 out of Philly, a 53 Philly, 54 Denver. We have a 2009 out of Denver, and I think that's an album filler. What's going on in his chin there? Is that damage? That might be a strike through. It's not any really raised metal around that. That could be a strike through. Oh, we'll call that damage for now. And then I have 1994 with a grease strike. So you can see the O is ghosted, the T, the I, the C, they're barely there. You can see them a little better like that. So that's a grease strike. We'll hold that aside as an error. We'll continue on the hunt. We're going to be going through 31 to 35. I'll bring you back in with our finds. Rolls 31 through 35 was a slap in the face. They pumped the brakes hard on this one. We got a 1941 out of Philly. And it looks like it's been through a meat grinder. That's it for those. We'll get through rolls 36 to 40. And hopefully it's a better showing than this. See you in a second. All right, rolls 36 through 40 treated us a little bit better. We have a 1940 Philly, 41 Philly, another 41 out of Philly, and a 1956 out of Denver. All right, let's get into rolls 41 through 45. Hopefully bring you back with some finds. Rolls 41 through 45. We have a nice looking 1974 out of Philly with some steps. 1988, nice, out of Philly with some steps. And a 1959, of course, out of Denver. All right, let's get through these last 5 rolls and pray we find something good. Bring you back with the finds. 46 through 50 gives us a 1940 out of Denver. 1941 out of Philly. A 1946 out of Denver. 1949 out of Philly. And under the scope, I have a 2021P, and I have no idea what's going on with it. So we've seen this before. It looks like, I don't know, like a string or something was caught, maybe on the die, but there's 2 marks here, and it doesn't look like damage. It's not, I don't see raised metal when I zoomed in on it. Just trying to get it in focus. I don't know, it doesn't look raised. I don't know what that is. Very strange. They're both the same length. What do you guys think that could be? me zoom back out. You can see how odd this part here looks. You see it here. It's right in here, and it comes all the way around outside of his head. But I've never seen these two lines here before. I don't know what that is. Strange. Alright, well, I'm going to put this aside as a find and bring you in for the final wrap-up. Alright, here's our wrap-up for 50 rolls of Nichols Hunted. We have our Stowaway 1987 penny, one foreign 1988 Canadian. We have some nicer coins, 1962, 1994 Philly, 1974, and a 1988 Philly. We have a 1938 Philly and a 1939 Philly. Always good to find the 30s in a hunt. And then 1940, I think we have two of those out of Philly and one out of Denver. 1941 Philly, like four of those. One 1941 Denver. We have a 1946 Denver, 1947 Philly, a couple 1948 Phillies, and 1949 Phillies. Let's see, 1953. Nope, we got something over here. A couple of 1952 Denvers, 1953 Philly, and a 1953 out of San Francisco. I have 1954s out of Denver, 1956 out of Denver, 1957 out of Denver, 58 out of Denver, two 59s out of Philly, and a 59 out of Denver. And then for our errors and low mintage, we have this 2016 with the die chip on the doorway. Sorry, it shakes more when you're zoomed in. We have this, what is this called? Grease strike through under Monticello. 2021 with that funky mark on the forehead. And our 2009 Denver with a potential strike through goatee. All right, those are our finds for our nickel hunt. I'm going to check it against the album, so give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, surprisingly, we had a couple of album fillers and upgrades. So we have the 1940D is a filled spot. Also, let's see if I can get to it. The 2009D is a new spot. And then for upgrades, we have the 1953S is an upgrade. The 1957 Denver is an upgrade. 1974 is an upgrade. And last but not least, the 1994 was an upgrade. So we got a couple of spots filled. That's great. Obviously the 38D, 38S, 39D, 39S, those are hard to find. 41S, then we have our silvers. 44s, 45 silver, 47D. But we're plugging right along here. Sorry about the glare. I can't do this on my desk because there's not enough room, but get an idea of what we have. Mostly the S-mints are what we're missing. It's funny because before I started this album, the Brad album, I was finding proof nickels. I haven't found a single one yet. And this, I think, is our 6th or 7th hunt. There we have it. There's the album. Here's our mintages, if you're interested. All right. That's our album fill for this hunt. Thank you for watching. If you've made it this far, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you get notified on all my videos. And hit that like button. It does help out the channel. All right, everybody. See you on the next one.